Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Mountain and Fish. I got Iggy and Woods doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put out on mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch.
This is your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
You are now tuned into another episode of Hip Hop Who's Podcast. We had our day one camp today.
Day one in the books. It's in the books.
I'm very tired, but guys, we want to thank all the kids that came out, man. It was a good showing out today. Tomorrow's gonna be even better. I want to shout out everybody who's been supporting us, man. How you support me and Woods. Tell a friend to tell a friend, share, like, subscribe, comment, like all that good stuff on YouTube. Watch the full-length video. We have a bunch of shorts. We have Instagram stuff. Watch the full-length video. Send it to your friends. Send it to your mama, your grandma, your daddy, whoever.
Right.
Keep supporting Hip Hop Hoops. Shout out Title League.
Distant cousins, man. They working, bro.
Oh, they working for real.
Oh, man.
So, and check out the website, you know. They got the illest merch. You see my man over there, fully decked out with the merch, you know, www.hhhoops.com. And yeah, man, just follow us on all our socials. Keep supporting Hip Hop Hoops. We do it for you guys. So let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Let's get right into it. We got to get into it. We got an amazing show.
Yeah.
LeBron James is in the news.
Again.
So let's start off with 50,000 points. 50K.
Yeah.
50K. What is your thoughts on 50K?
That's remarkable. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how you put it, I don't think that's going to be a feat that's going to be touched anytime soon. I don't even know any potential suitors. You know, maybe Joker, you know, because Joker don't really use that much athleticism. And, you know, he can come with a 30-20-20 day, you know, a 30-20-20 game. Like, it's going to take time, but yeah, I'm thinking out the box right now.
I don't think Joker will ever do it because Joker doesn't. I don't think Joker will play long enough.
I don't know about all that. Maybe because he doesn't want to, but maybe, just maybe, because he doesn't use that much athleticism. You know, like, man, he's gonna be a problem. You know, but to stick to your question, man, that is remarkable.
Kareem, he beat Kareem at 38,000. Was it 38,387? So he beat him at that point. So you had LeBron 1, Kareem 2, Karl Malone 3, Kobe Bryant 4, Michael Jordan 5.
Mm-hmm.
And now when he beat him at 38, he extended that and got to 50,000.
I think the dictionary is gonna have to change the word longevity to LeBronjevity.
LeBronjevity.
Yes, LeBronjevity, man. It's just it's something fun to see, you know. But let's just kill the noise with him being better than Jordan and stuff.
Let's
end that.
I want that to stop because every single time we said this years ago. LeBron's gonna break all the you know the records. He's gonna smash records.
Yes.
He's gonna tie records. He's playing damn near 30 years. The guy's playing. He's in the NBA for 22 years.
Right.
Most of him, what did they say? Half of his lifetime has been in the league or whatever. So he's gonna break all the records. But I just want them to lay this argument to rest. If you're a LeBron James fan, then you think he's the GOAT. If you're a Jordan fan, then you think he's the GOAT. It's just that simple. There's no in between. Either you love LeBron and you think he's better, or you love Jordan and he's better. But this debate that every time LeBron passes some type of record, oh, he's the GOAT now. He's the GOAT now. He's the GOAT. How much times are we gonna say this? That doesn't change how I feel about this debate. Still, like I still think Jordan is the greatest.
That's
just what it is.
I'm always gonna say Jordan's the greatest.
And
just off the eye test alone, you know what I mean?
Just off the eye test alone.
MJ didn't have that longevity. He played what, 15 seasons, 13 real ones, 2 with the Wizards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All I'm saying is like Jordan in his prime versus LBJ in his prime. I got MJ.
Yeah, that when you look at it like that, then it just I don't think there's actually a real comparison.
You know what I mean?
But I want to ask this question. I want to ask you this question. What do you think is harder to achieve? The 50,000 points that LeBron James just achieved, or 6 championship rings? What do you think is harder to achieve?
I think the 6 rings. It's harder to achieve. Enough people would say, well, accumulating 50,000 points is super hard because you have to play at a certain level for a long.
You've never seen a guy average 20-something.
Long time. You know what I mean?
We've never seen a guy at 40 years old average this or play at this type of level at 40 years old. We haven't seen it. We've seen other guys get 6 rings though. Kareem,
but
Wilt.
When you say 6 rings, I mean Robert Horry.
7.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Can you lead the charge? Can you lead the charge?
Can you bring home 6 championships with 6 MVPs in the finals? And I mean, lead the charge.
I think winning a championship period is difficult.
It's the most hardest thing to do because that's what you're playing for.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I don't know where I'm at on this one.
Despite all the stats and shit, you're playing to win, bro.
That's the main objective.
That is the main and only objective.
I don't know about this one. I don't know. I'm a little stuck with this one. I don't know what I would think it'd be harder. 50,000 is 50,000. That's a lot of damn points.
That's a lot of damn points.
But winning 6 championships, to win just 1 championship is so freaking hard.
Right.
As we can see. When Giannis won a championship, the Bucks are about to go on a run.
Yeah.
Shit, he won. He's 1 and out.
Right.
Freaking Joker, he smoked, with Denver. Oh, shit, they about to go on a run.
Right.
Yo, Phoenix Suns, they made it a champ. Yo, they might have multiple times. Man, they ain't been back. And it doesn't look like they're ever going back.
Before you mention all those things, can you say the Raptors?
The Raptors won.
Thank you. 2019.
We might not be alive to see another one. I'm just
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
No Raptor slander over here, bro.
I pray to God. But,
we will see another chip, man. But anyway.
God answered my prayers in 2019, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going with this. Ken, where you going with this? What do you think is harder? Let me hear from a young millennial. Let me hear.
Probably be the points.
Of course the young buck's gonna say the points, man.
And why? Why do you say the points?
Well, I don't think anyone's gonna average that many points for that long, unless you're averaging 40 points a game in a short term career. Because I don't think any of the upcoming guys are gonna play past 15 years. I don't think they either want to or they're capable of playing past 15 years.
I just don't think we've met the guy that actually wants to. I don't think Jason Tatum wants to. He just doesn't seem like he loves the game like that. I think he does love basketball. But LeBron James, I think he's obsessed.
I can't just let that slide.
Man. What?
He's the most complete winner right now, as we speak.
Tatum? I won't argue with that, but that's different than actually loving the game so much that you'll play 20 plus years.
Okay. Well,
guys don't know.
We don't know yet.
I feel like Tatum would probably go for a gold medal, and then after that, it's okay, I've won a ring, I won a gold medal, maybe go for an MVP, and after that, that's basically his career done.
We'll see. I don't know, man.
There's only one guy that I thought could have caught LeBron, and that's KD. And KD has as much. He has 30,000 plus, and he has all those injuries. If he hasn't missed those seasons, he would have been 30,000 plus already, way past 30,000. It's almost, you have to have almost a perfect career of not getting injured.
LeBron did a great job of taking care of his body
100%.
over the years, man. That's it. He didn't give nobody the blueprint. Clearly.
Luka.
Nobody got that blueprint.
How he gonna get the blueprint to that? His legacy gonna get tired if he give that shit up. He can't give up the blueprint.
He ain't giving nobody
we all know
the
what
blueprint.
the blueprint is. What the hell?
Stop.
He get that shit up. He gonna get banned. What the? He cannot. Anyways, that's a very good question, man. I like this question, and I need to hear from the people in the comments. Talk to us in the comments. What is more difficult? What is more challenging? Winning 6 championships in a row or 50,000 points? Or you know what? I won't even say in a row. I'll just say winning 6 championships. I'll make it a little easier on you guys. Winning 6 championships or scoring 50,000 career points. Talk to us in the comments. Anyways, moving on. Let's still talk about LeBron James.
Yeah.
He's been busy. He's been busy. LeBron James, he got into a little scuffle. Not a scuffle. Okay, I won't gas it. He didn't get in a scuffle, but he got into an argument.
It wasn't even an argument.
He pressed Stephen A. Smith.
It was a full.
He pressed Stephen A. Smith.
It was a full court press.
Yes.
Let me.
You are a friggin' hoe for allowing him to do that to you. You a hoe. That's all I gotta say.
What's the man supposed to do? The man's 50 plus.
Nigga, I would have went off. I would have went off.
50 plus, half the man's size.
I don't care.
His knees are busted. Like, what
It
we
don't
doing,
matter.
bro? What's he supposed
So
to do?
you would have got pressed too?
I wouldn't have got pressed. I would have said my piece.
Exactly.
I would have said my
You
piece.
can't be loud and
but look,
crazy.
Listen, man.
Okay,
I'm
first off,
100 million strong right now. Coming to watch the game
okay, hold
courtside.
up.
I don't care if it's LeBron, KD, and Steph ganging up on me right now.
Let's put some context in this. Hold up.
On TV, he's always loud.
Yeah,
so
always
why,
loud.
why can't he do it in person?
Exactly. And that's the
he
whole
was
point.
Listen, man. He was with his team that got him the $100 million.
It don't matter.
Sitting courtside at a Laker game.
It don't matter.
Why is he gonna have to act ghetto? Why?
Why
is he gonna have to?
Why could LeBron act ghetto?
Because LeBron is LeBron.
Yeah, so act like you.
LeBron is LeBron.
Okay,
that's
so,
LeBron.
So for the people who don't know what happened, obviously everybody knows what happened, but you know, Stephen A. Smith, I guess apparently he was talking about, you know, LeBron, you know, this, you know, he mentioned the word father in it, and he basically was just talking about Bronny, LeBron James not allowing Bronny to be in this situation. I think he thinks that LeBron James is hurting Bronny more than he's actually helping him, which I agree. I don't think Stephen A. Smith said anything wrong. Like, I don't think he actually said something wrong. He didn't say, you are a punk ass kid, you bum, you nepo baby. Like, he ain't mentioned these things. Like, he just said, brother, you're not good enough right now. Like, you're not good enough right now. I'm rooting for you. And he said, I'm not saying that you're not good enough, or you'll never be good enough, but right now you're not. And this is the truth.
Right.
And I hear people saying, you know, me and Kent, we talked about it earlier, where they're saying, okay, well, he's doing better than the 56 pick, the 57 pick, the 58 pick, and those guys in the G League. That's okay. My point is would LeBron James' son get drafted to an NBA team if it wasn't for his dad? That's the question. You felt like he would have, and I'm saying ain't no way in hell. I don't feel that there's no way in hell that he would have been drafted by an NBA team without his dad's support. Why would they draft him and he averaged like 0.9 points a game? Which player have you ever seen that happen to?
I mean, LeBron's son.
There you go.
Right? At the end of the day, LeBron said it himself, bro, in a tweet that Bronny is better than half the dudes in the NBA.
And you set him up by that. You set him up by saying that.
Why put a target on his back like that?
And people believed you when you said that.
Right.
So now expectations are high. You go to college. You do have the cardiac arrest situation,
right, which,
you know, probably slowed him down, I believe. But he never looked like he fit and belonged when he was at USC. Right. And USC is not it's not no blue blood. It's not Kentucky. It's not North Carolina. It's a decent school, but UCLA is more of the basketball powerhouse school in that city.
Right.
You know what I mean? So again, you didn't look like the guy. You were an All-American. People felt that you shouldn't have been an All-American.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You got into that game. You go to USC. You have the cardiac arrest situation. You know, you come back, and then you don't play as well. You have a little spark here and there, couple little highlights, but you don't look like an NBA player.
Right.
And you leave, and you get the people know that Lakers have the 55th pick, and you get drafted by the Lakers when there's a lot of players that could have been drafted before you that did more work in college.
Facts. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man,
I don't think Stephen A. Smith said anything.
I really don't even think, LeBron was upset about, Stephen A. Smith questioning, LeBron's father methods.
I don't think so. Nope, I don't agree.
I personally think LeBron got pissed that
because he's airing his son out, and no one else on TV has the balls to do it. Nobody. Richard Jefferson, Kendrick Perkins, all you guys are nut suckers, and you guys want to friggin' slop Bron, and y'all don't want to be real about
Control Alt Delete.
This is just a fact. Y'all don't want to be real about what y'all don't want to critique him. Y'all don't.
They do critique him.
They don't critique him. They don't properly
Kendrick does a good job of critiquing LeBron. He falls back a couple times.
Who?
Kendrick, he critiques LeBron a lot.
He does it like, bro, he won't keep it 100, bro. The Lakers had 2 good weeks. Oh my God, the Lakers are winning the championship. No, Man, shut up, bro.
The Lakers saved the NBA.
The Lakers saved the NBA. Oh my God. And LeBron James, you are a top 5 player in the NBA. Nigga, shut up. Stop this.
At the end of the day, I personally think you know, Stephen A. Smith secured the bag.
He secured the bag,
but at whose expense?
Hold out. You don't let nobody check you when you're loud.
But at whose expense?
Please, guys, don't come check me. Don't check me. Please. Don't come see me and check me. Please. Please don't. I'm begging you guys, don't check me. Please. Because I'll call the police. I will call the cops. And that's what I would have went to LeBron like, you whole ass nigga, what, nigga? I would be begging for him to hit me. I'm suing his ass. I'm gonna pull a Drake. I'm gonna sue his ass. I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm suing him.
Yo, but it kind of showed me. It kind of showed me. I really had to fall back a bit because from when LeBron came into the NBA at 21, was it 18?
18.
All right, made it to the finals at 21, and I was rooting for him.
I was rooting for him too.
I was rooting for him back then.
Cleveland first go around. LeBron, I was rooting for him.
Even though I felt like Carmelo was better. That's just how I felt.
Carmelo had a better rookie season.
Right?
I agree on that.
Right. But long story short, once the comparisons to MJ start being made, and
it was made by these weirdos on TV, the Nick Wrights and these goofballs, man.
Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith were the head to that. Like, they were just the Team Jordan all day.
Yes.
Rightfully so.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think over the years, over the decade, you know, LeBron got better and better and better, but he just didn't get that love and respect from the elders that rocked with LeBron, that rocked with MJ.
Right.
And Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless cashed out massively. You know what I mean? Giving LeBron his praise, but at the same time saying, he couldn't shoot free throws. He wasn't a good shooter like the way he is now.
These are all facts, though. These are all factual things.
And question, has LeBron, I was just asking Kent this, has LeBron ever hit a game winner being down 1 or 2?
I think
all his game winners, I feel like all his game winners,
why do
you
I
know
feel
what I mean? Were tie game,
why do
make or miss, just going to overtime.
What about the one against the Raptors off the glass? Was that game tied, or were they down?
The game was tied.
Or what about the one against the Pacers? I don't know, but I that's a good question. But we'll find that out. But
long story short, he's probably pissed seeing that these guys are making crazy bank.
No, I don't think that's what it is. I think
he's had one in 2009 against the Golden State Warriors.
2009 regular season? Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
So I think this is what I think about this whole situation. I think that LeBron is actually embarrassed because he hyped Bronny up so much, and Bronny's not panning out to what he expected maybe, and now people are critiquing him. And it's fair criticism. It's not.
He's in the NBA. You're gonna get criticized.
Yes, and he's not good. He's not too good to be criticized. He's an NBA player making millions of dollars.
There's only 450 players in the NBA,
and he's one of them.
And he's one of them, bro.
And
so
he has a guaranteed
that's
contract
a compliment
with making
in itself.
millions of dollars. So he has to accept his son is gonna get criticized. His son is gonna get criticized even more because he's LeBron James' son, one, and you hyped him up with that tweet years ago. You think people in NBA didn't see that tweet and weren't pissed that you said that?
Right, man. Everybody's seen that,
A lot of players were pissed when you said that. They might not have said it to you in person, but those guys were definitely upset that you said that.
The man said, man, Bronny definitely better than some of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today.
You're just disrespecting dudes in the league.
Shit, lightweight, hilarious.
You're disrespecting guys in the league, yeah. And you think that it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, right?
Right. No, that's
it ain't
real
no
time.
fun.
That's real time.
It ain't no fun now. Now you're mad because he shit the bed and he ain't doing nothing in the league. He averaging 0.3 points, 0.2 rebounds, 0.1 assists, and he's shooting like 6% from the field, nigga. You're mad about that. And if I was Stephen A. Smith, I would have never allowed Bron to press me. Nigga, I might have swung on his ass. Don't ever, like, that was a whole ass move.
You ever see the man do his little sparring?
Nigga, he should have threw one of them.
You ever see Stephen A. spar with his trainer?
He got that left hook.
He can't punch, man.
He got that left hook.
He's older now, man. What do you want the man to do?
He should have swung on
I felt sorry for him, man. Did you see him in his podcast after? He felt so sad. He looked shook.
The man said, "I'm sad." Nigga, what? You are so loud on camera and you went home to say I'm sad? What? Man, this guy's you can even be like Charleston White and carry mace, nigga. What?
Man.
Carry some mace, bro, if you can't swing.
And that was mid-game, yo. Like,
Ain't nobody.
That showed me LeBron runs the league where you can go mid-game in real time.
Ain't nobody pressing me.
You see Stephen A.
Nope.
Front court, like front row, and you go approach him. You let him.
Maybe you might press me.
Huh?
Yeah. It wasn't halftime, but it was like the third or fourth quarter. Like it was just a timeout.
Oh, I thought it was the end of the game.
Nah. Did you see Coach Scott Brooks? He looked like he just wanted popcorn. just wanted to take in the whole thing, but that was funny. That was hilarious.
That was just bad. And Stephen A. Smith, I don't feel sorry for you. You got hold out, and I don't respect you. Got to stand on business. If you're gonna talk loud online, don't be one of them little internet trolls. You know, them little sorry ass niggas that just talk behind the screen. And when somebody approaches you, Bron stood on business. I don't think what he stood on business about was correct, because I don't think Stephen A. Smith said anything out of character. I think he was critiquing his son and was speaking the truth. But you got hold out by Bron, and Bron pressed you, and I can't believe any more of your rants anymore. Your rants are just, I can't believe in them. Nope. Sorry. Anyways, I'm moving on from this. Let's talk about, what are we talking about next? The next top, OSBA semifinal. Let's talk about the finals, man. Wow. So Royal Crown, man. We sat here almost all year talking about it was their championship to lose.
Yeah.
They go down and they beat Hodan Prep 3 weeks ago, and they come back in the semifinals, you know, and they end up taking an L, man.
Yeah.
They end up taking an L. What was the score? Oh, let me see if I see the score. I don't think I have the score here. Yeah, I don't have the score here, but they end up losing by like 12 or 15 points. Like Hodan blew it up pretty open, and it was very surprising. I remember I was texting you like, damn, these boys are losing. Yeah. I'm like, it's over. Like Royal Crown, they chose to play their worst basketball at the wrong time. Like,
yeah,
they played bad. They looked, you know, lethargic. They just didn't have like that energy that I normally see them with. They weren't making shots. They weren't picking up full court when they score. They couldn't make free throws. Yeah, man, they were going to the basket kind of weak. They just didn't seem like they were there mentally, man. I was talking to X after the game. He's like, man, it's difficult to win 3 straight. It's difficult to win 2 straight.
Bottom line, it's difficult to win 1.
It's difficult to win 1. So he just letting me know, like, bro, like, this is how difficult the league is. Like, it's not easy to just win and keep winning, right? So especially when you have the target on your back. And his guys, senior boys took an L, and then the senior girls, they lost to Crestwood. Who Crestwood is just, that is the standard right there. Yeah. Those young ladies over there at Crestwood, Avery, like she is going to be the next thing smoking in Canada. Avery, lefty, she's like the female James Harden. No disrespect, like she is just phenomenal. Like she kind of reminds me of Maya Moore, but a lefty. Maya Moore. Like she wears those like knee pad thing. Like, she's so phenomenal, man. And we've seen her, you know, at the what's the tournament called? The
Cancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shoot for a Cure. We seen her there years ago when she was just in grade 8, and she was putting it in work. And everybody said, Avery, I can't pronounce your name, sorry, but they were saying back then she was gonna be phenomenal.
Right.
And everything that they said is actually coming to true. She's so calm. She doesn't talk trash. Her game is real calm. She has a friggin' pull up in the midi. She can bang. She can hit the 3. She can go to like she is just a complete 3-level scorer. And we might have to start changing this thing here, this OSBA, to like the DeMarlo something league. Yeah. Because this boy he keep winning, and he got like 4 chips or 5 chips.
He knows how to develop. He knows how to develop his whole coaching team, his whole basketball program. They know how to develop talent, and he knows how to coach them, man.
Yo, those girls. Can we
sprinkle some Finch in here, Marlo? Coach Marlo,
Amesbury.
You got yourself another coach of the year. We seen it. Sprinkle some Finch, man. Connections, even though there's no more connections, but one of the connections' finest right there.
I thought some Amesbury, but yo, listen, shout out to Marlo Davis, man.
Yes.
He is just a phenomenal coach, and he is the standard. He is the absolute standard. Him and his program. Every time you think that he just lost Toby, like he just lost
ACC Rookie of the Year, Toby.
Yeah, ACC Rookie of the Year, Toby.
Hold that.
He just lost a maker who just committed to South Carolina.
Hold that
girl who's a McDonald's All-American.
Hold that.
He just lost, and he still won the championship.
Man,
are you kidding me? And Crestwood is no joke. Them girls are Royal Crown is no joke. Like those girls are freaking like Crestwood. They are.
Your motto should be hold that. Just hold that, man. The work y'all put in, you see the results. We got to shout out
Royal Crown, man. I mean, Crestwood, they are phenomenal. They are phenomenal, and we got to shout those girls out.
Definitely.
We got to shout out Ridley.
You know,
they beat Hodan in the finals. They the score was 65 to 61 for Ridley. Caleb Roberts of Ridley was named MVP for the weekend.
Oh, that kid is so athletic.
Caleb Roberts had 20 points.
Oh my gosh.
For Ridley. Quentin Either and Jackson Baker each had 12 points for Ridley. For Hodan, Hodan put up a good fight. Nobody really expected him to be there.
Took out William Academy. They took out Crown.
They played phenomenal basketball. They have some hoopers over there for sure. Noah Kaja finished with 23 points. And Dante Hercules, that boy is special.
Oh, he's very special. He's 17. A winner, man.
Yes,
he's a winner, bro. And he puts in that work. Yep. Dante, you already know what it is, baby. You already know what it is.
And we got like OSBA basketball is just getting better and better and better every year.
We're gonna shout out Coach Gus, man.
Yes.
Low key, my Concordia alumni. You already know what it is. He puts in that work.
Yep.
Stays silent in the background.
Yep.
And just develops. You know what I mean?
Bowdoin
had a good run. They definitely had a good run, man.
A good
at the
run.
Right time.
It was a great game, a great finals. And we got to shout out to all the teams that participated this weekend, man.
Definitely.
Wonderful basketball.
Definitely.
Let's talk about first day camp. If you guys didn't know, we have our invitational camp. Hip Hop Hoops. This is our very first camp. We had about 40 kids today.
Yeah.
We're gonna have even more kids tomorrow. This is the camp. The one thing I love about the camp. So there was a few kids that were complaining on my side, from TCI, and their complaints were just like, oh, this kid's not passing the ball.
Right.
Oh man, every time I'm open, he ain't passing.
Right.
They want to be involved so bad, and I'm like, bro, shut up, stop crying. When I went to ACC camp, bro, that ball was, as soon as it touched the point guard's hand, it was going up.
Right.
Jameer Nelson, as soon as he got that ball, we're on the same team. He's letting it fly.
Right.
Or he'd only pass to Kevin Tolbert.
Thanks.
So I had to get it and just, I got it. I'm gone.
Right.
For me to even average 12 in that tournament, in that camp was like freaking phenomenal. So, bro, this is how camp is, guys. You play with players, you got to get the players respect.
Bottom line.
You got to take it. Like, give me the ball, nigga, and you got to go.
And one way to get respect is sometimes you got to just go pick up 94 feet, bro.
Go pick up 94 feet. That's how it goes.
Man.
You got to
earn that respect, man.
In a camp, then this is why I love camps, because people are so used to playing with, the same people all the time.
Right.
So now when they play with different kids, they're like, man, they're a little shy. They're not as talkative, and they're a little reserved, laid back, and they're kind of nervous in a sense where they don't want to make a mistake.
Right.
And don't play like that. When you play to not make mistakes, you're gonna make a mistake.
Make plenty of mistakes.
Yes. So you just got to go out and play. And for the guys who feel like, the guys are not passing, you gotta force hand. You gotta tell, nigga, pass that ball. If you see a guy getting triple teamed and whatever, pass the ball, bro. What are you doing? Let that nigga know.
Right.
Clap. Give me the ball. Like, that's what you gotta do. And you gotta be assertive. You gotta be aggressive. You can't be laid back. Keep letting the dude do it.
Facts.
This is how it is when you go to camps. I played with a guy, my roommate, his name was Sherrod Ford from New Jersey. No, actually from the Bronx. And he went to school. He went to Rutgers in New Jersey, Rutgers Knights. That was my roommate. I played on the team with Jameer Nelson, Kevin Tolbert, Jonathan Bender, the Craven.
Bender, wow.
Yeah, the Craven twins. Those guys were all on my team on ABCD camp. Nigga, I had to get to it. I had to get to it.
Facts.
I had to get to it. I ain't know none of them niggas.
No one gonna feel sorry for you.
Nobody gonna feel sorry for you.
Tell them, man.
Nobody. Nobody will feel sorry for you. The coaches want to see how aggressive, how assertive you are playing in an environment like that. Those are all things that they want to see. How do you adapt in an environment when you know nobody?
Right. And
how do you adapt?
And that's the experience you're gonna experience coming to the Hip Hop Hoops.
Facts.
Invitational.
There you go. There you go. So I'm happy with day one. I'm happy with the podcast stuff. The girls turned it around. You know, they were very interested in, you know, the podcast
workshop.
Yes, the workshop, and just teaching them how to, you know, do certain things, speak and camera, be confident, and they loved it after a while. They were a little shy, and once they started talking, they freaking enjoyed it. And the guys did as well. And you know, had some amazing lunch.
Shout out Caribbean Queen.
Shout out Caribbean Queen for the meals. The kids loved it. So yeah, they enjoyed the food. The food was amazing. It was amazing.
It was, man. Shout out Westview, obviously, for letting us run it in their building. Shout out Neighborhoods Without Borders for coming through. You know what I mean? Yes, they're partnering with us and doing it.
Shout out Phil. Shout out Kent.
Yeah. Shout out Phil, Kent.
Alina. Shout out the lady that helped us today with her son.
Michelle Bent.
Yes.
Miss Bent, if you know, you know.
Yes. Shout her out. She was phenomenal with the check-ins and things like that. And, I'm excited for day 2. Today, day 2 is going to be amazing. The runs at the end, the drills that the kids went through. We did a series of shooting drills, group drills where the kids, we had to compete. Everything is always about competing.
Right.
So when you compete, you go hard, and when you go hard, it turns into game speed. Like you have to mimic everything game speed when you're doing these drills, or you're wasting your time. So when you're in the game, you don't have to get ready. You're ready because you're always training your body, your mind. Game speed every single time. So you ain't got to get ready. So that's what competing teaches. So everything is a competition when I do drills. Everything
have to be.
There's always a winner and there's always a loser. I'm sorry.
No participation medal.
Nope. We don't do that over here. And the winner gets to relax, and the loser, they got to run.
Right.
10 to 60. A couple of dudes did a 10 to 60. I don't know that kid's name, but I'm going to see you tomorrow. You keep doing that fake injury shit, you're going to sit down for the rest of the day. You hear, my knee. Then when we start playing the runs, he's back, he's ready to go. Nah, we ain't not doing that.
Elijah, you can't, man, you're making us look bad out here,
Elijah,
baby. Elijah, man, I got to call you up,
that
baby.
boy had 17 knee injuries in one day, and just, I can't do, nah.
You're better than that, baby. Come on, baby.
We're not doing that. So
I know, and he can run. He gets injured a lot.
He can run, because he did it the first time, but then when he's like, 10 and 60, damn. That we got to do this.
Crazy? He ran for me a lot of times during the day. He was running for me a lot.
Yeah, I seen him. He talking about the damn 10 and 60. You seen that? I was like, I don't want to do this shit again. He start holding that knee like, I know those tricks, boy. Don't try to play with me. I'm going to see him tomorrow, though. But in all, it was a great, great time. I enjoy being around the kids, man. They're phenomenal kids.
Yeah, man. They keep you young, man.
Yeah, man. And I love kids who are just excited to be around other kids and wanting to compete and get better. I love it. So can't wait for us to get back in the gym tomorrow. Day 2. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Guys, man, show us some love, man. Show us some love.
That's it.
Show us some love, man.
That's it. That's all,
yes,
man.
Sir. I want to talk about, we're going to move on to hip-hop real quick, and let's talk about the Tory Lanez album.
Shout out Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez dropped an album from jail, mind you.
No excuses for any other rapper out here, bro.
He dropped the album Behind Bars, and this thing was #1 on Apple Music. It surpassed GNX. And listen, man, the quality of the music is phenomenal to the point where I'm confused on how he was able to make this music sound so good. Like, I don't know. Like, how was he able to make? He just rapping through the phone? Like,
shout out the engineer, man.
Like, that is insane. How do you drop an album from prison and it goes #1? Is that not impressive?
Very.
That is crazy.
Very.
Canada's taking over, by the way. Though.
I mean,
taking over.
That's back to back right there.
If we can have some sense, man, he would be riding with us too. But whatever. But what are some of the songs that you like on the album? I like Free Me, obviously.
Free Me was the Avi. You know what I mean?
He got 20 songs. I like this song with Boondog. He raps. What is the song called? Oh man, is it Free Me with Boondog? Not with Boondog. He's talking about Boondog. Oh, I like Mawa interlude, Lunch Tray with Max B.
Yeah, Lunch Tray was dope.
What else do I like?
Guide Me to the Storm.
Ooh, I like Gangland, for Argentina, Forever, with Wolfgang. And it's crazy because they said all of the features on the album are his relatives, his sister, his brother, his dad. Like, there's no other feature on the album that's not like his relative.
Right.
So I found that was pretty dope.
Peter, that's the name of the album, Peterson, right?
Yes.
So
this
there has
is
to be some type of affiliation to Peterson.
Yeah, so that's I think that's his last name. Daystar is his first name. Peterson is his last name. So, I want to know from you guys, man. Talk to us in the comments. What do you guys think about Tory Lanez' new album? He does have a jab for the guy for TDE in there. We'll break it down next time we come on. I want to break it down properly. It's pretty. Yo, honestly, man, Tory Lanez. A lot of people sleep on this kid, and no, I don't want to call him a kid, but this guy, and he is fire. He is fire,
man.
And he can do both. He can sing and he can rap. Like, this guy is fire. Like, we can't. There's no denying his talent, man.
Like he got lawyers actually copping pleas right now, going to any blogger that would listen, saying that nah, what he's saying is false. I'm like, oh, I'm mad.
And I heard they're trying to suppress it. And
you know, who the suppressor be, man. At times, man.
They're trying to.
That's your man's right there, bro.
Huh?
That's your man's right there.
Man, Jay got a nigga looking bad out there, bro. Jay out there just doing all kind of snake shit, boy. Man. Yeah, it did Daystar did it did 3.4 million streams first day. First day streams for Peterson. Yep. It did 3.4 million first day streams on Spotify. That's pretty impressive, man. For an album behind bars, come on, man.
Dope.
So, and let us know in the comments what you think, what you like about the Peterson album. Let us know what your favorite song is. Talk to us in the comments. Let's go.
Sir.
Let's talk about. So we had it was a freestyle. Is this a freestyle with Jadakiss?
I think it was an actual track.
And he mentioned saying that Drake got the bitches and Kendrick got the West Coast. What is your thoughts on that? Like, what did he mean by that?
Basing it off of Not Like Us. For Kendrick, Not Like Us, and basically GNX, like, he brought the West Coast together. He is the West Coast. Like, he helped unify the West Coast. And then, Drake drops the R&B albums with Party. And it was for the gal. It was for the galdom.
Right.
So he ain't wrong.
So was he trying to diss?
I don't think he was trying to diss at all, man. I thought that was more of a compliment.
Cause I'm saying, like, if you're saying that, yo, Kendrick got the West Coast, that's it? That's all he got? That's what I'm looking at it. Like, that's all he got. Like, he just got the West. So what about the South? What about the North? What about the East?
They don't rock with Kendrick like that.
That's what I'm trying to figure. And if you say Drake got the bitches is everywhere. Excuse my language. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So what is he saying by this comment?
I think we know what the man's saying, bro.
Is he just saying, nigga, man? Is he saying, Kendrick, man, you just out the West? You were, because remember, a lot of people said GNX is a great West Coast album.
Right.
But niggas out here ain't talking about squabbling up.
Nah.
We ain't doing that.
Nah.
We not crip walking. We not doing all that shit, right? That's where it's from, right? So is he saying, like, you are just from the West and that's all you got? And is he saying Drake got the hoes and they are everywhere?
Right. That's exactly.
Is that what he's saying?
It was self-explanatory to me. I was like, good, thank you, Jada, bro. Like, and he's just an elder statesman in the game, man. Just letting it be known.
All right,
you know what I mean?
All right. Well, let us know. What is the freestyle called? It's called
In the City, I think. I think the song's called In the City.
In the City, yes. In the City freestyle with Jadakiss. Let us know what you guys think about that freestyle. Yeah, let us know, man, what you guys think, and tell us what. I want somebody to break it down. I wish man, Mr. Dirt, I forget his name, solid dude. I wish you'd break this down for us. This would be dope for him to break down. This would be very, very good. Because he's a master at breaking down this. Let me get his name right. I don't want to say his name wrong. What's the Dirt? Sorry,
What's
if you haven't.
The Dirt?
Yes, yeah. if you don't know What's the Dirt,
he does it huge, man.
He does a phenomenal job of breaking down these lyrics. And he does a fantastic job on YouTube. Go check him out right now. But I would love to see What's the Dirt break this one down. This would be good. He just broke down the Meat Mills one.
Yeah. Killed it.
Yes. So let us know about what you guys think about this freestyle, the new Jadakiss, and him talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Let us know in the comments. Talk to us. You got anything else?
Man, I have a question for you, man, in regards to You know, T-Mac and Vince. You know what I mean? I think they just have a share in owning the Buffalo Bills,
right?
which is super dope.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? They were quite the duo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think greed and all that kind of stuff, being young and greedy, sent T-Mac back to Orlando.
Right.
If they would have stayed together, you heard Kobe Bryant say it himself in the Lord of the Rings Slam magazine, they would have seen the Raptors at least twice in the final. That's what he felt, Lakers versus the Raptors back in the day. So my question to you is, one, do you agree with Kobe's statement?
Yep, I agree.
Right?
I agree.
If they would have stuck together, they would have won a couple chips.
Mm-hmm.
And my second question is, who do you think would win in a one-on-one? Vince or T-Mac?
T-Mac. Let's go. That was easy.
Nah.
That was very easy.
I think Vince would.
No.
Personally.
No.
I think Vince would.
Vince's bag wasn't good enough. T-Mac, and if we're saying who would I think would get a stop first, T-Mac's getting a stop way before Vince.
Do you think so?
Absolutely.
I think Vince's defense is underrated, personally.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
T-Mac was just a freaking killer as far as offensive wise, and then defense, he was so long. Remember, Kobe Bryant said he used to give him fits.
Right.
We're talking about Kobe Bryant here.
Right. Remember, Kobe had small hands.
Like he used
Kobe
to
had
give
small
him
hands,
fits.
though.
It is what it is.
But
This
I think
6'9" and moves. It moves like we never seen before.
That is true.
That's AJ DeBanster. That's AJ right there, splitting image right there of the way AJ moves. It's like when T-Mac moves. It's like the same thing, bro.
Nah, I don't know, man. I think Vince off the bounce is underrated. Pull-up game is underrated. And taking it to the rack in a one-on-one, just one move and go. You know what I mean? I think T-Mac's always waiting for you to do a counter because he feels like he's gonna stop you.
I couldn't even answer you who had the better career. I don't even know.
They're both Hall of Famers.
Yeah, I don't even know who had the better career because T-Mac. I mean, Vince does have a few jersey retirements. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Listen, man. Vince, at the end of the day, when it came to losing his hair, he embraced that. T-Mac lost his hair. He's out doing some laser surgeries and shit.
Yeah, you got the money. I did the same shit.
It is what it is. Why don't you just embrace the baldness, man?
I got the money. I'd have put that shit right here. That should have been right on my eyebrows, my hairline. Nigga, what? Let me get that bread. That shit right here.
Man.
Come on.
Yo, in the comments, man, let me know, man. Who you got one-on-one, man? Vince versus T-Mac.
That's a good conversation.
Holler at me in the comments, man.
Talk to us, man.
Talk to us.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And one more thing, man.
Okay.
U Sports is about to start up for the men's. You know, I want to shout out Ottawa U.
Yes.
Them and their girls both won their conference, which was dope.
Yep.
You barely see that. You know what I mean? Shout out my Concordia Stingers. They got the invite. They snuck in through the back door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're in there too.
I love it, man.
So
I love Canadian basketball, man.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yep.
The Nationals is coming up. I believe it's going to be in Vancouver.
Yes.
You know, so let's go. Let me just shout out some of the teams, man.
OCAA is going to be out in Quebec.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe we got Victoria, UPEI, man. Prince Edward Island. Shout out Coach Glenn, man. Westview alumni right there, you know. They're going over there. UBC, Queens, Ottawa, Concordia, Calgary, and Bishops University. So in my Quebec conference, because I came from the Quebec conference, you know, seeing Bishops and Concordia, yeah, that's dope, man. Y'all do your thing, boys. Super proud of y'all, man. You know, and yeah. And shout out Pickering, man, winning the OSBA 3A.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we gotta shout them boys out. I seen them highlights, man. Them Pickering boys, belt to ass. I see you guys, man.
Yeah, I see it. Last thing before we go, what is your thoughts on Division I coaches now having to leave midway season? So not midway, but so a little bit of context. Jay Lucas, he was an assistant coach for Duke. He got the head coaching job at Miami.
Right.
So because the portal opens like soon, March something, I don't want to say the wrong date, but it opens soon, they wanted him here now. So he couldn't even finish with Duke in the ACC championship,
right,
or he couldn't finish even with when they go into the tournament.
Right.
He had to leave. They were like, if you want this job, you got to come now.
Right.
What is your thoughts on that? Like, just having to leave like that?
That's the name of the game, man.
That is like if you want this Miami head coach job, you got to come now because the portal opens in a few weeks, and you got to go. You got to go get those boys.
You ain't got no time to go look at no high school kids right now. That portal opens up. You got like 2,000 to 3,000 kids in there.
I couldn't believe it. He was on the jet like, yep, come on with your wife and your family. Don't even leave the house. Don't pack. Like just come with a few shoes in the back. Like that is wild.
That's the name of the game right now.
Wow, the portal's crazy.
It's the name of the game right now.
The boy ain't gonna win no. He can't be a part of ACC championship. Can't be a part of the tournament.
If his team wins it, if his former team wins it all,
they might give him something.
You're gonna get something. You know what I mean? It's an opportunity though. That's what I'm saying. Like
wild.
Coaches, man, their jobs are tough, bro. Like it's not safe. You know what I mean? Opportunities open up like
boy
that.
Said if you want that job now, you got to come right now.
Straight up.
Not at the end of the year.
Nope.
Now.
Nope. Right now. Just so you can counter the portal, man.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Anyways, anything else? That's it?
Nah, man. That's it, man. Just continue to subscribe on all social media platforms, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Check out our website. Title League, man. Keep working, man. We see you, man. We see you.
Let's get it. We out.